as we listen to the United States Air Force Band from Washington, D.C. They're treating us to some patriotic performances all throughout the morning, all in honor of Independence Day. It's one of my favorite parts about this show on 4th of July.
And they're going to follow us around all morning long, wherever we go.
Perfect way to get this party started.
Exactly. In fact, as 4th of July celebrations get underway, there's no question many Americans are going to be heading to the beach.
But a lot of these popular destinations across the country are also under an advisory due to bacteria in the water. NBC's Emilie Ikeda has the details and probably a warning for folks who have beach plans this weekend. Emilie, good morning.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Good morning to you guys. Typically, when you're heading to the beach, you're worried about packing the sunscreen, the snacks, enough water. But officials across the country are also urging beachgoers to be mindful of higher levels of bacteria that can lead to sickness. Now, beach closures and advisories around this can fluctuate day to day. Unfortunately, several impacted beaches here on Long Island normalized just in time for the 4th of July holiday. But other sunny spots across the country aren't so lucky.
With Independence Day festivities in full swing, beachgoers coast to coast are looking to make a big splash. But health experts are warning of the unseen dangers that could be lurking in the water.
There are a lot of different types of bacteria in beach water. Some of it can be naturally occurring. Other can be brought along from sewage that might get into beach water.
Experts say it's a pretty common summertime problem when water temperatures are higher and bacteria can grow more easily. Infections brought on by bacteria like Vibrio or E. coli can cause symptoms including nausea, fever, and diarrhea.
For most people, the issues are going to be minor, but for some people, it can result in what we call necrotizing fasciitis, some people call flesh-eating bacteria, which can result in amputations.
In recent weeks, at least 6 states have issued closures or advisories at certain beaches and lakes over high levels of bacteria in the water. It's caused 19 beaches to close in Massachusetts alone, prompting some residents to rethink their summer plans.
I kind of stopped going to the beach. I just don't like how unsanitary it is to be down there now.
And at popular shorelines in sunny Southern California, more than a dozen advisories between San Diego and LA counties are putting a damper on Independence Day.
If we didn't hear about that, we'd be in the water right now.
Definitely keeping an eye on any kind of symptoms that feel weird.
So what are some of the ways you can protect yourself before hitting the waves? Know before you go by checking the websites of your local health department, which will include current beach advisories and closures and up-to-date information on water quality and testing. And if you do plan on taking a dip, make sure you don't have any open wounds, scratches, or cuts, and try not to swallow water to avoid spoiling any July 4th fun.
Those are some good tips to keep in mind there, Emilie. Are there certain people who are more vulnerable to this?
So anyone can get a bacterial infection, Laura, but there are some populations that experts say are more vulnerable to developing more significant symptoms. Think seniors, the elderly, also really young children, and people with weakened immune systems. In addition to checking the health department for any alerts regarding those higher levels of bacteria, you also can always float a question to your lifeguard. Guys.
All right.
Emilie, we appreciate it. That's why at our house we turn the sprinklers on. Everybody cool off.
Get in the kiddie pool.